alert day because we could see damaging storms this afternoon. Some eastern shore counties already getting hit. Outside right now, as we look at the city, it is partly sunny and humid. It feels like it could rain any second. Meteorologist Cutter Martin in the First Alert Weather Center with how bad this unsettled weather could get, Cutter.
Yeah, Denise, it's the warmth, it's the humidity, adding fuel to the fire when it comes to the risk of storms this afternoon. Already, for some, severe thunderstorm watches in effect. Eastern shore communities on the map there east of the Chesapeake. That is where the greater risk of severe weather here over the next hour or two will be. Kent County, Talbot County, Queen Anne's, and Caroline County on the eastern shore. Severe thunderstorm watch until 5 p.m. That likely, though, is going to be expanded or a new watch issued as we get deeper into the afternoon. Right now, 81 at BWI. Feels like 85 with dew points in the 70s. Feels like Florida and Maryland this afternoon. Right now, radar is fairly quiet. Earlier storms on the eastern shore just now across the state line into Delaware. But look at what's extending out away from these storms that are currently pummeling Philadelphia. This band of showers is along kind of a gust front, a change in the wind direction, and along that front, it's going to continue to move south. We're likely going to have showers and thunderstorms rapidly developing, possibly right over the Baltimore metro as we get into the afternoon. So quiet for the lunch hour, and then very quickly after 1 p.m., that chance of impactful rain and thunder will increase. A few storms likely will be severe. Big hail, gusty winds, the biggest threats with a couple of these storms. Isolated tornado, though, can't be ruled out. We're going to be fine-tuning that forecast, walking you hour by hour. And there's some good news here, Denise, for Preakness Saturday coming up in the full weather forecast.
All right, welcome back. It is an alert day because the weather out there feels very, very, very heavy, like something's about to happen, and it just may this afternoon, and that something could be some strong storms, I guess, Cutter.
Yeah, Denise, it was a tricky setup. This time yesterday, we said there were 3 opportunities for storms. Round number 1 moved through this morning. Kind of lackluster, a little fanfare, a few downpours quickly through Baltimore County. Now we're looking ahead to round 2, and because round 1 this morning moved through without really zapping the energy out of the atmosphere, the risk of severe weather actually a little greater heading into the afternoon. Severe thunderstorm watch is in effect for a few eastern shore counties, Kent, Caroline, Queen Anne's, and Talbot County. This is in effect until 5 o'clock this evening, though I would not at all be surprised if we see either a new watch issued further to the west or maybe an expansion north and west to this watch as we head into the afternoon and we start to see showers and thunderstorms developing. Kind of ironic here. It's warm, it's muggy, but it's dry in Baltimore. It is raging, very stormy in Philadelphia. Jersey Shore is about to get clocked with a lot of wind and torrential rain and even some hail. But right now, I-70 corridor, this was northeastern Maryland, the spot we were watching for morning storms, and we're kind of just getting grazed. But what I want to draw your attention to is what's left behind kind of to the west of that line of storms. You can even see it here on radar, this little line stretching through far northern Baltimore County and in northern Harford County and Cecil County right along the Pennsylvania state line. That's a shift in wind, basically a little front. Those clouds are going to want to grow very tall along that front, and new showers and storms are likely to develop along this and possibly right over the city of Baltimore. I mean, temperatures more than warm enough for storms to become strong to severe. 81 already in Baltimore, Frederick 84, College Park 84, even Eastern Shore after some earlier downpours back in the upper 70s and lower 80s. New data coming in. Of course, forecast models are struggling with this setup, but this is the latest information into the First Alert Weather Center. Notice little storms starting to pop up early to mid-afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, and a little wave of energy interacts with that as we get to the evening rush, 4, 5, 6 p.m., and these storms really easily could go up right over the BW Parkway I-95 corridors. By 6, 7 p.m., mainly eastern shore, and I think by 7:38 p.m., storms are moving out of the area. Final round, this is number 3 here, likely to remain further to the south, but some early Saturday morning rain a possibility. For the O's game tonight, 7:05 first pitch, I think top of the hour could still be dealing with showers and thunderstorms, but quickly drier at Camden Yards across the city as we head deeper into the evening. While storms move through, again, it's a quick window that we're watching, but a level 2 out of 5, slight risk of storms becoming severe. Greatest threats will be gusty winds, knocking down trees. Also hail and rain will be torrential. May not last long, but it will absolutely pour as storms move through. Now looking like those early Saturday morning showers will give way to drier weather as we head into the afternoon. But boy, is it going to be a hot running of the Preakness. Mid to upper 80s, still a little muggy, but turning cooler in the evening. Much cooler, breezy, dry, and sunshine on your Sunday. Widespread wet weather, though, Denise, is back by the middle of next week.
All right, changeable forecast.
Yeah, very tricky setup. We avoided the bulk of the storms this morning. Same probably cannot be said heading into the afternoon. First alert weather day. Watching the evening rush. Very fast moving, quick developing severe thunderstorms a possibility. It'll dry out by dinner time onward, and we're completely done by 8 o'clock this evening. Could be a few more storms, mainly south of the Potomac overnight tonight, but Denise, mainly an early evening risk. And then drying out after a few morning showers Saturday. Sunday still the pick day of the weekend.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.